Where the winter bit and the pale wind strode past Hearthhollow's gate in the salt white mist, the heroes climbed to shattered fist. The warning stone spoke plain and low, "Turn back now, lest the red sleep grow." But they carried flame and faith and steel, for dead men walked and wounds would not heal. Raise their names by firelight bright, the company who walked through blight, where monks had fallen and bandits hid. They did the work that fear forbid. Sing it clear and sing it true, of the frozen halls they battle through. Hearthhollow drinks because they persist, the heroes who cleansed shattered fist. In upper halls where cutthroats lay, the bandits learned the price that day. Coins were taken, keys were found, and blood ran dark on monastery ground. A sobbing voice behind a door, a prisoner chained on the cold stone floor. Caiman knelt with an open hand, and Tygol rose from the robbers' band. Lo, Minas found what thieves had planned, raids and roads in a dead man's hand. The North Road breathed when the blades were done, and Hearthhollow owed what the heroes won. Raise their names by firelight bright, the company who walked through blight, where monks had fallen and bandits hid. They did the work that fear forbid. Sing it clear and sing it true, of the frozen halls they battle through. Hearthhollow drinks because they persist, the heroes who cleansed shattered fist. They found the bones of monks at rest, still posed in prayer with dust on chest. A gypac tree in stone was made, its roots held secrets in the shade. Alluvial searched and Laminas read, while Caiman and John watched the dead. The hidden stair groaned open wide, and the lower dark breathed from inside. Wounded wise, they did not fall, they barred the way and held the hall. No fools charge into death's own breath, they chose the time to step beneath. Raise their names by firelight bright, the company who walked through blight, where monks had fallen and bandits hid. They did the work that fear forbid. Sing it clear and sing it true, of the frozen halls they battle through. Hearthhollow drinks because they persist, the heroes who cleansed shattered fist. Down where 12 stone wardens stare, the crack in the earth lay open and bare. Drac took the center, spear in hand, a brutal guard in a broken land. Arden saw where the death smell rose, a crimson thing from its coffin chose. Irene's bow gave the first sharp cry, and Luvil's arrow made the dead thing die. But Arden stepped where the red mist thinned, with holy drops against the sin. The scales were traced on the corpse's head, and justice laid the restless dead. Raise their names by firelight bright, the company who walked through blight, where monks had fallen and bandits hid. They did the work that fear forbid. Sing it clear and sing it true, of the frozen halls they battle through. Hearthhollow drinks because they persist, the heroes who cleansed shattered fist. Finn kept watch where shadows crept, Dirk held ground while others stepped. John kept courage sharp and plain, no soft words wasted in the stain. Irene heard what wild things knew, that old death stirred where cold winds blew. Drax stood grim where fear might spread, for nothing living bows to the dead. Caiman chose mercy over Goldard and bore judgment bright and cold, though Mina's named the hidden curse and Louviel opened the darkened verse. They came back not with coin alone, but a monk's last plea and a holy bone, a sanctified mace from the warded deep, a journal pulled from sorrow's keep. They could have chased the treasure's gleam, a skull-marked map in the northern dream, but the fallen monk's words would not fade. Some debts are honored, not just paid. So sing no song of luck or pride, but of those who stood where others died. The red sleep broke, the halls grew still, and fear lost claim on Weeping Hill. Raise their names by firelight bright, the company who walked through blight, where monks had fallen and bandits hid. They did the work that fear forbid. Sing it clear and sing it true, of the frozen halls they battled through. Hearthollow drinks because they persist, the heroes who cleansed shattered fists. So let rhyme on strings remember this, steel in the dark and a holy kiss, where red mist died and the dead found rest. The heroes of Hearthollow passed their test. Where the winter bit and the pale wind strode past Hearthollow's gate and the salt white mist, the heroes climbed to shattered fist. The warning stone spoke plain and low, turn back now lest the red sleep grow. But they carried flame and faith and steel, for dead men walked and wounds would not heal. Raise their names by firelight bright, the company who walked through blight, where monks had fallen and bandits hid. They did the work that fear forbid. Sing it clear and sing it true, of the frozen halls they battled through. Hearthollow drinks because they persist, the heroes who cleanse.
Last session, you chose caution over momentum, scouting the right-hand stairs before braving Morkaal's portal. The river chamber opened ahead, pillared, broken by a black torrent, and twin sarcophagi faced one another across the spray. Wraiths erupted from the stone like frost breath, 5 in all. You reacted on instinct. Retainers clustered around Joseph. Sister Vaul's invocation drove most of the dead reeling, and Luviel and Irian worked the gaps with silver shafts. Dirk stepped into the press, enchanted blade howling as it shredded a wraith to steam. Kaiman, stubborn and grim, finally landed the last cleaving stroke with his silver sword. The dead stilled, the river's roar returned, and your light fell on prizes, an urn and 2 skulls whose single eyes gleamed with silver O-shaped rings, and back on your side, an obsidian coin box and a careful stack of gold. Before anything bolder, you put prudence to use. The magical staff that had struck true against the dead went to Joseph. Then Kaiman insisted on testing the portal. Rope tied to a column, he stepped into the green radiance, and the line fell slack, cut as if by thought. John spat an oath and followed, and one by one you vanished. Disintegration, flight, reunion, dust to bone in a heartbeat. You stood within a cold, immaculate tomb of snaking carvings that looked unsettlingly like entrails. A titanic sarcophagus lay burst, and on the dust of a 15-foot figure rested a warhammer. Its black hardwood haft, silver crescent band and marred moons whispered of long service. Kaiman's relic eye flared. The hammer, a black spruce ceremonial mask, a weighty fig bark and goatskin tome, and a carved weasel effigy were all enchanted. Beneath the hammer, you found 9 thin copper plates ring-bound and icy to the touch. In a base compartment, a jade jewelry box packed with 511 peridiots. Finn labored over the plates in Ilgarn script and brought their voice back from silence. They spoke of a green prison sunken in the northern earth, a silent road sealed and marked by a watcher. Seekers, kings, giants, sky speakers, lost beneath the frost. A moon that is not a moon, opened by those who renounce the sun's warmth. Morkaal, not the first to hear, but the first to answer. A charge to lay the hammer upon me, so my hand forever points toward the road I could not walk. And finally, a simple dread. The prison still calls. You tested the injunction on the giant's corpse. Nothing moved. Back above the river, Finn vaulted to mural ledges. One fresco showed a masked giant touching a green cube while standing inside 9 black rings, supplicants gathered below. The other captured the giant in flight as shadowed things reached, while a city above was flensed by spears of light. A carved warning read, "Bow to cosmic law or pay its damning price. The Tangrak at your door always knocks twice." Your next step became a last step for 2 of your own. Probing a western passage, hidden darts snapped from the stone. Venom raced faster than breath. Finn collapsed without a word. Arian followed. You gathered their gear in stunned quiet. John took Skyle's leash, and Sister Vaul and Kaiman knelt in prayer. Then came the long ascent. Midnight wind knifed the cliff top. Horses snorted, the wagon stood braced, your rope lay where you'd left it, and Brother Callan was gone. With grief at your backs and a new mystery before you, you stood between relics that want a purpose and a world that may not survive it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tales from the Pythians, Gods of the Forbidden North, actual play in the OSE system. This is episode 13, The Empty Camp.
Yeah, we've been at this for a while, haven't we?
Been going for a little bit. So we got a lot going on tonight. Obviously, our heroes are standing at the top of the cliffs of Morkaal's tomb where they had left their wagon and Brother Callan. We'll have some things going on there. And then we'll be introducing 3 new party members this evening as well. They will end up being replacements for Drac and Arayan and Finn, who all fell inside of Morkaal's tomb. Tip your beers for him, everybody. I know we're sad about it. But what we'll do, I'm going to write down this list in front of me here, get everybody to repeat either if they still have their same characters, let you know who they are, what they're playing, and then everybody that's playing the new character can also tell you who they are and what they're going to be playing now. So I'm Greg, I'm the referee, and I'll jump right to Dale.
Thank you, Lord Sidney here, playing Cayman Deneau, a basic sword and board human paladin.
Right, Hugh.
Formerly Finn, but now I play Vordrick, the boss.
Rackus.
A Durgar with an explosive personality.
There you go.
Nice.
I am Rackus, formerly Arayan, currently still John, and inheritor of Scale, the wolf.
Right, and Kurgan.
Hi, I'm Kurgan. I am playing Bueller, and he is a dwarven thief.
Welcome to the gang there, Kurgan. Kurgan, as you
Welcome.
can tell, is joining us. This is his first session, officially taking the seat that was vacated by Raul due to his military commitments, but hopefully he'll get back to us someday.
Kurgan's been gaming with us for 20-something years.
Oh, yeah?
20 plus.
Well, I'm still playing Luviel, the elf, the basic D&D elf, and Dirk the Daring, who is a basic D&D fighter. All very straightforward.
And last but not least, Mr. Angst Cloud.
Formerly Drac, may he rest in peace or rise from the dead. Unfortunately, we wouldn't want that to happen, but I am playing Rymian, the half-elven bard, in search of the Company of Hearthhollow.
In search of the Company of Hearthhollow. Look at that. Very interesting stuff right there, let me tell you. Okay, we're going to get right into it. At the end of, so housekeeping, gentlemen, at the end of this session, you will all be given a very, well, not all of you, four characters will be given a very substantial amount of experience points, which will probably level almost all of you, except for I think one, unfortunately, but it'll be very close. Any additional experience that is earned in this session will become part of that, right? But we've already mathed out what comes at the end of this session right now, so we have that number. So should there be anything else, we'll tack that on at the end. And then at the end of this session, we'll be sliding into downtime, is what I think is going to happen. And all we'll need to do at the end is decide the length of time that the party wants to dedicate to that downtime. And I was kind of talking to a couple of the guys last night when we were sorting some things out. Downtime has no requirements. If you guys are like, nah, man, I know we're taking, that game session off because you're going out of town or whatever, but when we come back, we want it to be the next day. It can be the next day. If you want it to be the next week, it can be the next week. If you want it to be the next month, it can be the next month. Really, it just all depends on what you want to do during downtime and the amount of time that you want to stay in the city. So to kind of following up on that, ladies and gentle people of the internet, after this session, we are taking a very brief break. We will not be playing in 2 weeks. It won't be on the 6th. It'll be on the 20th. I will be going out of town with my lovely wife to celebrate our anniversary, and will be unavailable. So we're going to call it our summer break. So there will be 4 weeks between this session and the next session, which is again what kind of makes it almost an opportune time for the leveling and the downtime and all that sort of thing. So we'll see where we get. And then for the guys playing at the end of this session, also I will open up the RP chat in Discord so that you guys can RP. And Rackus and I will try to figure out a way to get that over into the public Discord so that I think we just can do it, because I did everything previously. I ported it over in a forum format, so we'll see if we can get the live one going somewhere there or thereabouts in that vicinity without creating too much extra mess. But we'll see. Surprise, Rackus, I didn't tell you about that yet. All right, cool. So new characters coming in. I'm going to start with you guys. You guys are all new arrivals to Valkengard, whether that be from across the sea, returning back from Ellendon, as you are, Rymian, back to your homeland, or Bueller, perhaps you are from here. Don't know. We didn't really talk about that, so I'll let you just develop that as you see fit. Whether you're from here, you're not from here, totally cool. And then, of course, Vordrick, also from the north, but not from here. Vordrick, why don't you tell him where you originated, Vordrick?
You had to put me on the spot. Let's see. Finding it, because I want to get it right.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Finding it. Here we go. That's not it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yep. Here we go. All right. Roll? No. Let's see.
You want me to spell it?
Malgorgia.
Malbolgia.
So yes.
Malgeorgia.
Malgorgia. That's right. Specifically from the Black City.
Yeah. Morgathor.
Morgathor. That's right. He's a
Thor.
Dwergar. So he finds himself now here on the surface, and we talked about a couple of different ways that he could get here, and I'm gonna again kind of let him develop how that occurred as we get into it, and let them tell their own story. But should be very interesting. Sure.
I mean, I was a corsair in the Underdark, kind of a pirate. Well, a privateer, pirate, depends on what town you're from or what side of the conflict you're on. But basically, there was a great water spout, and just like the itsy bitsy drider, I got sucked up it.
Itsy drider. Jeez. Oh my God! Everybody make a saving throw. Awesome.
Oh,
Cool. Yeah, so you three are currently all in Valkengard. And together you ran into each other at the Echo Delvers, there in Stonegate, close to Fortune's Gate and the Bounty Wall. And you were introduced to each other as you were looking for work, just by happenstance, struck up a conversation, and as will happen when you pair a bard with a couple of dwarves, ale began to flow at the Forgotten Province later that evening, through which Rymian told you tales of what? Rymian, what did you tell them tales of there in the Forgotten Province?
And sang them songs of the Company of Hearthhollow, and how they defeated the enemies and the evil at the Shattered Fist Monastery. They rescued the monks of Jander. They lost one of their members, Tome, and I watched the giant weep as he buried him. So I had lost my mother. She had fled from where I was born, which was in Pythian, and had set up in Hearthhollow as a tanner. She was a leather worker. And I learned the trades of the bard from a mentor. And after that, after her passing and my mentor's passing, I set out to return to Tytherian to pursue the Company of Hearthhollow. So I've told these two through song and tale of all that I know of the heroes and all their accomplishments to date, even some of the things they've done in Valkengard.
Excellent.
Nice.
So,
we actually have those songs, by the way, and they are really good. He actually, Angus went and made them. So if you guys get a chance, we'll probably put them in our forum.
you also
Who's
heard
your-
one is the introduction this evening, new introduction to the stream.
Who's your favorite bard?
My favorite of the company? Oh, that was Drac, the half-orc barbarian. I can't wait to meet him.
As you sat there over ales, contemplating how you might find them or what you might do to earn some additional coin or whatnot, you were made aware either from each other, from the Echo Delvers, that in order to adventure outside of the gates of Vulcan at any distance, you need a delving license to do so, which is a pretty pricey thing, 500 gold pieces. And so you determined that you would start trying to be proactive in doing that. And so the following morning, the three of you went to the bounty wall, and you found one that would suit your needs that was close by to town. It was titled The Howling Well. And on the paper, it said, Orland Vey, a maintenance worker, is trapped inside Mourner's Well beyond the outer farms. The first recovery crew fled after something began climbing the shaft. Bring Orland back alive or return with proof of his fate. Rope and lanterns strongly recommended. Report to the Vulcan Watch upon completion. And with that bit of information and the understanding of a gold reward, you determined that that morning you would set out the short distance to the well. And I will leave you there to contemplate that for a moment, the three of you, as I jump back over to my guys that are at the top of the cliff.
All right. So at the top of the cliff.
Yep. Let me finish setting this up here.
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let's do this. All right, fellas. You have arrived at the top of this cliff bearing two bodies of your fallen comrades. They are dead. You have arrived up here. Everything is as you have left it. It is after midnight, just. It's overcast. It was cold as you've gotten now to the top of the cliff. It has started to drop some rain, not incredibly hard. It's not terribly cold. It's just about 60 degrees. And the first thing that you kind of noticed once you got to the top, set the bodies down, took stock of yourself, looked at each other, you notice that Kalen is gone. The fire still burns low, but Kalen is gone. Nothing is taken, nothing is broken, nothing is disturbed. The horses are still tied where you would have expected them to be. Your game, gentlemen.
Are there any tracks?
All right. So first of all, Cayman actually wanted to do a burial, actually a funeral pyre for these guys. But for now, well, I'm going to say let's send Dirk is going to lead the two mercenaries to check out the wagon to see if there's anybody in there.
Okay, so we got Dirk going with the mercenaries to check the wagon. What do we got going on with John and Scale?
John and Scale are going to see if we can find any tracks or if he can pick up a scent to anything.
Okay, and Kaiman?
Cayman's going to just go out 20 yards just to protect the perimeter. While everybody's heads are down and looking in the wagon, Cayman's going to just keep watch.
Okay. So Dirk, and what about Luvial?
Luvial's gonna actually kind of hang out a little ways back from the wagon and keep an eye out also on the perimeter while Dirk and the mercenaries check out the wagon.
Okay. Your mercenary, Dale Corbin, is going Corvin is going to put his hand on Joseph's shoulder, and say, "Come on, boy, let's check the horses." And they're going to move towards the horses, which would make sense for Corvin.
Yep.
Sister Vol will start pulling the bodies a little bit closer to the fire and away from the edge, and she starts kind of laying sheet, going into the wagon looking for something to cover them with for the time being. Dirk, you and the mercenaries approach the wagon. You see, here we go. There's still no sign of Kalen. There's still no obvious signs of any disturbance. You don't see any blood. You don't see any disturbances. You do note as you move forward, though, and you'll hear Corvin echo it, that the horses seem a bit uneasy.
All right, so nobody in the wagon, huh?
Nobody in the wagon.
All
That's
right.
correct.
So Luvia will move up at that point into the wagon and take the Tomb of Morkaal out, put it in the chest, and lock it in there.
Okay. So you remove it from your bag.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do me a favor. Make a save versus spell, please.
Okay. Here we go. I think. What? Okay. It's not working when I click on it. Hang on. There we go. Looks like it was just some lag there. All right, here we go. Public roll.
It didn't need to be public, but
2. Total failure.
yeah. Make sure you pop those onto the blind for me, guys. Okay.
What's saving? Okay, well, go ahead. Mhm.
All right. You pick up the book and you get it into the chest, right? Get it into the chest. And as you do, you just feel this burning sensation immediately on your hand. It shoots into your forearm. As you drop the book, you'll take 1 point of damage from that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let you do this next part for me. Would you do me a favor and just roll a d6?
Okay, hold on one sec.
That one doesn't have to be. Probably.
Final D6, rolling.
Right. Thank you, sir. All right. As the burn kind of starts dissipating once you drop the book, you see just in your mind's eye, suddenly, just kind of in your mind's eye, a vast glowing green cube. You suddenly feel a desire to reach it.
Oh.
Something tells you it's under the earth, but not exactly where. And the image of the green cube does not fade from your mind's eye. It is there. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's there. Follow me?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Yeah,
got it.
I got to quit looking over here. God damn it. I keep looking because I can see you guys. We got to get that we got to get the video fixed. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
In the Discord too. All right. So nobody else is aware of any of this except for yourself, Luviel. Okay. So you took the damage. You have like a little bit of a burn on your hand from that. The book is now in the chest. You're able to close it, but you are perpetually now, you're going to see this cube in your mind. All right. John and Scale. Let me just rub that in a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Ooh, that's wrong.
It is a little wrong. It's not a lot wrong.
That's a lot wrong. That's a lot wrong. Yep.
It's you enjoying it that's wrong.
Right. Yep.
All right. John. You don't have to worry about where your tokens are at, per se, at the moment, guys.
Like I said, we're kind of looking around to see if there's footprints that are like leading away from the wagon or whatever, or the campfire. And then also
just so we can see.
Kind of watching how Scale is behaving.
Oh, you can't see. That's right.
Oh, you can't.
Hang on. Oh, getting the feedback there. All right. Yeah, give me a second and I'll do that. So as you look around the wagon, let me put these guys, let me help them out. I didn't think about them. I'm going to put your tokens out here so you can see, guys, but you're not here, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luviel's in the wagon. Locks up the chest, of course.
Danny, yeah. All right. As you're kind of looking around there, Rackus, you do see over here, you see booted footprints that are moving away from the wagon towards the tree line in the distance. What are you doing?
I call attention to the rest of the party, and I say, "Hey, this way." And I point towards the tree line and the tracks.
Okay.
And then, again, I'm keeping an eye and seeing how Scale's behaving.
Okay.
Yeah, Luviel and Dirk and the mercenaries are outside the wagon, but Luviel and Dirk are still in it.
Okay.
All right.
So as anybody is welcome to go over there.
Yeah, who's
now
moving?
Now that he calls you.
Who's moving there? Can you move the mercenaries over, one to the front of the wagon, one to the back?
Let's see. We're going to put Joseph over by the horses, and we'll put, where's Corbin at?
There.
There's
Only had a
Saul.
ranger.
She's doing her thing. There's Bren.
Right.
There he is. Bren's there. Dirk's
Where's
there.
my wolf?
Luviel's there.
There he is.
Ah, there's Corbin. Here he is. Bring Corbin over by the horses. There you go. And then Cayman, you are what, over here standing guard, you said? Thomas Rhyme by the wagon. And Sister Ball's over here with the body. Does that look about right to everybody?
That looks about right.
You can't. It is 1 and 12 o'clock at night. You can light torches if you want to see better, even on the board, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna have Dirk light one.
And I did make it. I did learn from the issue we had with Hugh and the tower. You'll never ever, humans will only ever probably have this level of darkness ever again. So it's not debilitating.
Okay.
All right. Yep. So on the ground there, Rackus, you can actually probably see the boot prints.
Okay.
For real. And you see them leading off in this direction.
Oh, I do see them yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm assuming that you follow them.
After I gather a couple more party members, I'm not going to go alone.
Okay.
All right. And then Luviel will start moving off. Dirk will signal the two mercenaries to follow him.
Cayman will ask Corvin and Joseph to stay behind. Cayman doesn't want to go chasing footprints in the middle of the night when we have dead bodies
Yeah, I was
of
gonna
our
say.
comrades.
And we're also low.
I'm gonna offer Joseph some Durgar whiskey. No, I'm just playing.
So
Hey, Greg, can you turn that music down a little bit?
you do it on your side, on the right side of your screen. You're going to see a little a little looks like a music note.
Music note.
You click that, and up at the top, it'll be the music channel. It's a user thing.
Yep.
So a music note, and then up at the top, you'll see music, and you can turn it down.
And there's like a currently playing tab.
Yeah. See it? All right, so where the chat is, where you see all the dice rolls, it's that column of buttons, and it's about midway down towards the bottom. It looks like a music note.
Playlists.
Left or right or where?
It's on the right side of your screen. You have a vertical column of buttons. One of them
Top
looks
right.
like a music note.
Yep, mine's not playing.
There it is.
There you go. And then you'll
There
see
it
the
is.
music when it's music's always going to be on the music channel unless I mess up. So hopefully
Okay.
that doesn't.
Yeah, mine says it stopped. I won't start it.
Okay. So who we have? We've got Scale, John, Dirk, and Luvial, and then Lord Sydney's not too far away. You move.
We should have 2 mercenaries also up there.
Okay, I put them by the wagon. You want them to come with you?
Yeah.
Okay, here they come. Brandon Thomas will kind of come up on your flanks here. So you get about to this point, and you can tell very obviously from the ground that at this point, it looks like some sort of a scuffle might have happened. And just as you're about to investigate it, you hear Sister Vol let out what would be like a tiny scream. She's a very composed woman. But then you hear her say, "By the gods, he's rising!"
Uh-oh. All right.
God almighty.
What are you going to do?
All right, we better get everybody back there. So let's have Dirk and Luvial. Well, Dirk and Luvial are probably going to be going back, so we're going to get Dirk, make him run here.
Yeah, you don't have to technically
Luvial.
move your tokens. I'm not worried about that.
Oh,
You
okay.
can tell me
Dirk
what
and
you
Luvial are going to run back. Dirk will signal the mercenaries to follow.
Okay. And what about you, John?
Yeah, I guess we're going to turn around and go back too.
Okay. And then Cayman?
Damon's running back.
Okay. As the lot of you come around the corner of the wagon, you see one of the figures that was under the blanket that Sister Vol had placed beginning to stand. And as the blanket falls away, you see what you sort of recognize as your companion, your fallen companion, Finn. But he's different. His skin's translucent. You can kind of see his organs almost glowing as he lets out a soft moan. And he turns and starts walking towards the cliff edge.
Oh.
Finn's the one.
All right. Well, while he's walking towards the edge there, I'm going to have Luvial walk up to the other 2 corpses and dump some oil on them. And then just set them alight. Have Dirk set them alight.
No, Cayman's not going to let that happen.
So you're gonna have to do some in the moment stopping, because this is all happening in the moment. So which part are you gonna?
Whoever is grabbing for oil, Cayman is going to stop them.
Okay, Dirk immediately pulls out his sword and axe, turns to Cayman and says, "You'd best think twice about touching my friend."
I didn't put my hand on him. I'm
He
getting in
swings.
front of them. I'm getting in front of them. You're not going to burn these bodies. If they rise, they rise. Let them walk to the cliff.
As you continue to argue, Finn continues to walk to the cliff. John, what are you going to do? You have 3 companions arguing You have Sister Vol just kind of backing up. You've got what used to be Finn walking towards the cliff.
John's gonna shout to Cayman, consecrate the other two bodies.
So
Cayman,
Dirk, and Cayman, y'all hear that.
Yep. I ask Lady Vol to also come and consecrate them in the Hadean faith.
How does
Dirk's
Luviel
about
and Dirk
ready.
react?
Dirk is about ready to swing on Cayman at that point, the minute he touched Luviel. Got his sword out, got his axe out, ready
Well,
to
I'm
swing.
kneeling right now, consecrating the two remaining bodies and asking Sister Vol to do the same. So I'm in a good position to chop my head off if you want.
I need
Once we consecrate the bodies, we'll burn them.
Dirk says, you ever touch my friend again like that, I'm taking your head.
Cayman chuckles.
He's his sword.
what is Luviel doing?
Luviel stops, looks over at Cayman and says, he means it, my friend.
Cayman's
As he said.
absolutely paying no attention. He is actually kneeling at the body right now, praying at the two bodies.
Okay.
Holy symbol out. Sister Vol beside me, because I really would like Joseph
Yeah.
to see this. I hope she. Okay, good.
Oh yeah, Joseph's seeing all of this. Joseph's seeing all this. All of the mercenaries are seeing this.
Excellent.
Yeah. Everybody's seeing this. Yes. So as all of this is going on, you're kneeling down, you're praying, Dirk's sheathing his weapons, Luviel's and reinforcing the threat. Finn gets to the edge of the cliff and he just starts swaying back and forth. It'll take you about a turn to do all of these things, the argument, the threatening, the consecrating, and the swaying. So you'll be able to get through what you believe to be consecration of the bodies. Neither of the other two bodies move. But Finn continues to sway.
Luviel starts moving to the cliff. He lights a flask of oil.
As you
And he's
approach him, you just notice that his skin's even more translucent now. Now, what you could tell was Flynn just a few short minutes ago is unrecognizable. It looks like a skeleton encased in jelly. The skin is still there, but it's completely translucent now. And the only other difference is you can see organs inside, whereas on a normal skeleton, of course, you would not see organs inside. But it pays you no mind. As you approach it with that flame, it just sways at the edge of the cliff, looking out at the ocean.
Okay. And now can we get to the flask of oil part?
I suppose, being the game master, I shall allow you to get to the flask of oil part.
All right. So, Olivia, I'll go ahead and light the flask of oil and then just shatter it down at its feet so that it burns all the way up. If
And
it's
it-
just going to stand there.
It does. Boom. It shatters at its feet. It lights it on fire, obviously, because it's oil. And it just begins to burn. And the whole time that it begins to burn, it doesn't change what it's doing. It sways and groans and then begins crackling and popping as the flames start to consume it. And within another turn, It is basically a puddle of mush on the ground of the cliff. The last thing you hear Finn utter is, "Oh."
Luviel just turns around and says, "Sorry, my friend. I'm sorry you had to go out this way." And then turns and walks back towards the fire.
Cayman is about done consecrating, and while he's kneeling, he says, "Vornath, Lord of honor, protection, and justice, hear your servant. Receive those whom we commend to your judgment." Drac, he looks at a little sack that has a bunch of goo in it. Nim, another little sack that's got a bunch of goo in it. Finn, he looks over to Finn's burning gooey body. Iray and 4 companions, your empty places around our fire. The Hadean faith teaches that every soul must one day stand before truth. He's looking at Lady Vol and then back at Joseph. One of your core tenets, as I know them, is death is an enemy, not a friend. I believe the same, so let's speak the truth of these 4. Drac, you met every danger as though it was simply another hill to climb. Nim looks at that little sack. You proved that courage does not always roar. Finn, you had a talent for finding the way no one else could see. Arayan, you understood the wild places better than most understand their own homes. I now have buried more friends than I ever wished to know. But I know this. None of them walked alone, not in life and not now. We are not measured by how many stand beside the fire. We are measured by whether we carry the fire onward. Drac's courage, Nim's devotion, Finn's wit, Arayan's wisdom. None of these have died. They now live within us who remain. My friends, your watch is ended. Go in honor, go in peace. Rest now. We have the watch. He now looks at Sister Vol to see if she has words that she would like to say in her day in faith.
Sister Vol just shakes her head.
She's seen quite enough and wants to be gone from this place.
Yeah,
Does she shake her head in because
she looks at you as you look to her, expecting her to speak, and she just shakes her head. No.
I could creep her out one more time.
Very good. Light them up. Unless anyone else has anything to say about our friends.
Sister Vol has nothing to say about your friends, but she stands up and moves away from the bodies, and she looks at you all, and she says, "This place is cursed." And she turns and walks towards the wagon.
Luviel agrees. So is the book.
Oh yeah, the book.
I'm tempted to burn it. But I still think we should probably turn it over to the Hadean church.
Yeah, it's safe in that box, I think.
John and Scale are keeping an eye back on where that scuffle started at the tree line on the far side of the road.
Luviel turns to Dirk and he says, "Since I touched that book, all I can see is the green cube. I see it in my mind's eye all the time. I now know what it was they were looking at and what they saw."
Assuming you now light the pyre. Or not really the
Oh,
pyre.
one thing.
Chunk some oil.
Yeah.
Yep, Dirk will walk up to the fire where Drac is. Sure, I'll look. Nod. and then step back. And then we'll go ahead and pour some oil on the corpses and go ahead and light the funeral pyre.
Okay. You ignite the remaining 3 bodies with oil. Of course, they erupt pretty easily, as they would with oil. Adding firelight to the area and leaving you all to wonder what you have gotten yourselves into.
Luviel says, I think we should rest for the night. We're all weary, and from our recent roll into the Morkaal's tomb, it's been a hell night. Tomorrow we should probably try and pick up the trail of what happened to Brother Kalen. But for now, we're low on spells, we're low on healing, and we definitely will need to rest for the night. What say you?
If we rest tonight, we need to double the watches. Because I don't like what's on the other side of that tree line without us going to go look at it. But if you don't want to go do that tonight, then we should double the watches when we rest.
You think we should move into those trees? Would you like to check them out?
Would I like to check them out? No.
Good
Is it
job.
probably a good idea to check it out? Yes.
Very well. He turns to the party and he says, do you all wish to check these out?
Cayman's fine with either camping or following the footsteps into the tree line.
All right. I have a half measure. How about if we go about let's go about 30, 40 feet into the tree line with the party and see how far those tracks go. If it looks like they're going to go further than like a good 50 feet, then we'll return and we'll go ahead and rest for the night.
I agree with that.
Yep.
Okay. You, as a group, with the mercenaries, move back towards where you had initially noticed that the footprints stopped, and you could not stopped, but you could tell that there was
a scuffle of some kind.
Scuffle that had happened. And as you're walking, everybody roll me a d6, and then this isn't for anything up there. Just roll me a d6, everybody.
Blind.
Just a
Blind
D6.
Just a stupid d6. Not, you don't have to roll it blind. You just roll me a d6.
Right. So this one's for Luviel.
Okay.
And this one is for Dirk.
Okay.
For John. Ooh.
All right. As you're walking past, Luviel and Cayman, you will both kind of notice, you kind of glance in the wagon as you're moving past, and you do notice that though Kalen's gone, so are his weapons and immediate travel gear that he's usually carrying.
Oh.
His bedroll, spare blanket, and non-essential possessions are here. And then as the group of you get kind of to the tree line where that scuffle took place, you can very obviously see that kind of like the boot steps are still there, but you can tell that one of them, well, it was drug in that kind of brief scuffle area.
I see. Which direction do those tracks go where they dragged him to?
They head off into the southeast direction towards the taiga.
I see.
You can also
All
tell from your experience, John, as a man of war, and Luviel, you also are able to tell that whatever happened here, whatever was here, absolutely went through some sort of an effort to conceal the fact that they were here. You can tell that brush was rubbed across the ground to conceal footsteps. And after you travel about that 30 feet in to the woods, you notice that there are no more boot prints.
I figured. All right. So towards the southeast, towards the taiga. All right. Well, let's go ahead and return back to the wagon. And let's go ahead and set our guards for the night.
You turn to head back to the wagon, and as you do, Scale lets out a low kind of a whine.
Uh-oh.
And he kind of sniffs about, walks in a circle, and looks at you, John. And he walks in a circle again, and he kind of goes to a place on the ground. He sniffs, and he looks back at you.
I go to that spot. Is it like in the snow?
It's like at the edge of snow and dirt, right?
Uh-huh.
And you see one small print that is not a boot. And oddly, it almost looks feline. But not like normal feline, not like a predator. A little small for that. You wouldn't have been able to take Kalen, you know that.
Mm-hmm. So something human probably grabbed Cayman, but there's probably something else out there.
All right.
All right. I scratched Scale behind the ear, and I was like, okay. And then I usher him back towards the wagon.
Let's give him some jerky.
Yeah.
All right, let's move everybody back.
Okay. You're all able to return to the wagon. And as you approach, Joseph approaches the wagon, came in, and he looks at you, and he says, "Sir, I'm frightened."
Joseph, fear is good. Never be ashamed of fear. Every man has it. If they tell you they don't, they're lying. Fear will make you stronger. Stay with me. I've got you.
Yes, sir.
Corvin is here. Have no worries, son. One day, others will look to you when darkness gathers. They will not need a man who has never grieved or feared. They will need one who has grieved and feared and still found the strength to stand.
So what's your watch setup looking like tonight, fellas?
All right. Luviel needs to regain spells. Thankfully, Sister Vol does not, because she didn't use her healing spell. And let's see, so that's going to be Dirk, 2 mercenaries, Cayman and his hireling, and then John and Ale. So let's put Dirk and 1 mercenary on the first watch, and let's have everybody else sleep inside the wagon tonight. And we'll have the watch.
Vordrick, Rymian, and Bueller, you all get up, make your plans, and decide to head to this well. How easy could that be? You're going to go save some maintenance guy just outside of town. Probably rats that they heard. You know it's probably about a 30, 40-minute walk, not real far. You set out on your way?
Yeah. We got rope.
Sounds like a good time for a traveling song. At least a walk along.
You
when
set
he
out.
wakes up, yeah, he knows he's gonna be the man who would.
You set out.
50 feet.
It is a warm, not a warm. It's a cold rain. It's like again, it's still about 60. It's still raining, but it's not a downpour. It's just kind of like a steady, soaking sort of rain. And within about 45 minutes, you come up upon this well exactly as described. It doesn't look exactly like it does in this image, so ignore the kind of building in the background there. It has actually kind of got a fence around it in a semicircle with like a tree. It is very level to the ground like that. The what is it called? What's called a windlass. The windlass is very obviously damaged. Not sure how much weight it could support, and it does have a rope that is hanging down into the well.
So what was it again? The maintenance guy went into the well to try to fix the well and never came back. Is that the way it was, guys?
Something like that, yeah. Some poor shit's lost down here.
Orlin Bay, a maintenance
gotta be
worker,
his.
is trapped inside Mourner's Well beyond the outer farms. The first recovery crew fled after something began climbing the shaft. Bring Orlin back alive or return with proof of his fate. Rope and lantern strongly recommended. Report to the Vulcan Guard watch upon completion.
Hey, you down there, you fuck.
You yell
That's a
down the
good
well.
start.
Yeah.
Yeah, you yell down the
Yeah.
well, and you hear, who's help? Who's that? Help! It's me. It's Orlin. I'm help. You gotta get me out of here.
So Bueller,
That's exactly-
Vordrak.
I'm gonna. I would like to.
Do you think
light a
maybe he
torch.
tried to? Do you think maybe he tried to climb out as they were going down? They got scared and ran away.
You
That'd
are
be
able to light
hilarious.
a torch.
Yeah, Bueller's like, "Hey, I'm gonna light a torch and throw it down to you." And the
I just
reason why I
wanna let
want to
you
do that
guys
is I want to see what's down there as the torch goes down to see if we see anything on the walls. that
Hey,
we
wait a
heard
minute.
about.
Before you throw it down there, we've all got it. I mean, we've all got infravision, right? So, how deep is this guy? Because we can. I've got 60 feet. Can y'all see deeper than 60 feet with infravision?
I don't know. Hang on.
No, you all
Of
have
course I can.
infravision.
I'm a
It's all
fucking
60
dwarf.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking doors, man. Come on.
Yeah, but you're.
So what can we see before I throw a torch down there? What can I see? Anything at all?
So looking down into the well, yeah, you can see all the way to the bottom. It looks to
Okay.
be probably about 30 feet
Oh,
down
that's
to the
not deep.
water.
Okay.
You see just about 10 feet down, there appears to be a small narrow ledge about 2 feet wide, though it is covered with moss and looks to be a bit damp. And then all the way down at the bottom on a ledge, you see a man sitting with his back against the wall. His leg appears to be bent in a way that is not very natural. And he's looking up. Help!
What time of the day is it?
It is about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, what was the name one more time?
Orlin.
Orlin.
Orlun, and then surname is Vey, Vey.
I'm going to yell to him. Hold still, Billy. We'll get you out, lad.
Okay, so.
Can't move.
What if we?
All right,
Please.
wait a minute. I got an idea. All right. There's a rope, right? So let's pull this rope back up. I can fasten up a leather harness onto that rope. If y'all don't mind giving me some of your belts. You're a little wider than I am.
I got 50 feet of rope. We throw it down to him and tell him to wrap it around his damn fucking shoulder, his waistline, and just drag his ass up.
Oh, yeah. Well, if one of you know, if one of you knows how to tie a knot,
wrap this around you. We're going to drag you up.
The place that he is sitting, so the well, right, like the well goes, look at this way. The well goes straight down, and you can tell that like the shaft gets down about 20 feet and it widens, right? He's not directly down. He's kind of kicked out a little bit to the side.
Made his way to dry ground. Yeah.
Yeah. So it might be, yes, your rope is long enough, but you really don't have a way just by throwing your rope
for him to grab it and put it around his waist, shit like that.
Yeah. Let's at least.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Hey, if you know how to tie, I don't know how to tie a rope. I can fasten leather, but I can't tie a rope. But if you know how to tie a rope, no, I don't know. I don't know how to tie a rope. I just don't know how to tie a rope.
Craig,
ask the sailor.
Rope, and I'm gonna tie it around the tree and throw it down the hole and make my way down.
Okay.
I want to be prepared to see what we're seeing because remember we got word that there was something down here that was coming up, so we need to be prepared for that. So not all of us go down at once. We need to arm ourselves.
I like it.
I like to have a torch down on one of these shelves, kind of we can see things.
Since the guys that are shorter than me, since the two guys that are shorter than me have it all figured out, I'm just going to step out and get my short bow, and I'm going to watch for anything that might come out of this hole, just in case.
I'm going to steer the rope to the tree.
Yep. Y'all got this. I'll cover you.
So, Hugh, as you turn with your rope to go tie it to the tree, right, you see laying on the ground not far from you another length of rope as well as a lantern.
Oh, there we go.
Sitting there.
Very resourceful location.
Yeah, and Bueller, as you kind of take stock of your surroundings, you see what looks to be the prints that several people approached this well, but then beat a hasty retreat, which kind of matches the story you've been told, right? About the first rescue group. Yeah, and again, you hear Orlin call up. Are you still there? Hello?
Yes, Ryman is here with bows at the ready. Don't worry, they'll be down in a moment.
All right, you get the rope tied off around the tree, no problem, Hugh.
Maybe we want to lower that lamp down there so we can kind of see, because we have multiple ropes here. Let's tie the damn lamp to the top there, lower it down so you can kind of.
There you go. Light the lantern and lower it down and tie it off to something so it's lit.
And tie it off so we got plenty of fucking rope.
Yeah.
How about we do that?
I do have a tinder box. I can light the lantern. Is there oil? Is there oil in the lantern? Still?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll tie it up on the damn beam and let it lower down there. I'll do it. Shit, whatever. Give me the lamp. Light the motherfucker up and tie it up to the beam there on some rope and lower it down.
Done.
And so lower it down. See while we're doing it.
Okay. These two are a lot faster than me, so I'll step out of their way.
He's getting ready to, shimmy down.
Going down. Yeah. You lower your damn light whenever you want.
I'm doing it now.
Them surface storms.
I'm going to cover them and think of a song.
So yeah, you lower the lantern down. What are you securing the rope that's holding the lantern to, Bueller?
The beam of the top of the well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing it over the top there and just using myself to not lower with my hand, but I'm using that the beam at the top there as a Vulcan. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Though obviously damage can certainly support the weight of a lantern, so that should be no problem.
Right.
Yep. All right.
It shouldn't be a problem.
You lower it down. It does light up the way pretty well. Vordrick.
As I start to As I start to go down the rope, I'm going to pull out my pistol and hold it in my mouth as I go down the rope.
Okay. So
just like raiding the ship.
As you go down, as you begin descending the rope, several things become incredibly obvious to you right away. This well has to be very old. Not only is it in rough shape up above, it is also in rough shape here. It looks like not only is the stone on the sides of the well covered in moss and wet, but you can tell that there are very obviously loose masonry spots in various locations around the circumference of this well, which at this point is approximately 10 feet, right? Around.
Who in the world ordered somebody to go down this well to maintain it?
Yeah.
Let's not talk shop tonight. Let's not talk shop.
It doesn't take you very long to get down the first 10 feet of rope. And you're right at that first ledge I described. It's just about 2 feet wide. Looks like potentially if you wanted to use it for anything, you could. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to land there and then case the rest of the room out, the rest of my approach, how I'm going to get to him. You know, obviously don't just want to dunk right in the water. Pistol.
Yes.
So if I can try and work out a dry approach.
Yes.
So can I assume he's keeping pace with the lantern? That way you can see really well?
I mean, I've got 90-foot infravision.
Yeah, he's definitely it's lit up and
He'll be
he's
fine.
Yeah, he's going to be good with the light for sure.
Awesome. Just checking.
Yeah, and I assumed, you had probably lowered it down prior to him descending, so that the light kind of reflected upwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was hoping at least that, but yes, or at least parallel to him, but I would like to have been under him. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can get on that smaller first ledge. You're just about 10 feet down. Like I said, it's about 2 feet wide, slick with moss, but probably one of the more stable locations that you can see in your immediate area. Just below you, there is an even more narrow ledge, about 10 feet further below at the 20-foot mark. And then you can see the edge of the ledge that you believe he is on. And as you're kind of looking, trying to determine the best way to get there, you see a ripple in the water.
Can we see this from above?
Are you looking down in the well?
Oh yeah. I'm covering the well with my short back. Yeah,
Hey, Billy,
I'm covering
what the fuck's
Vordak.
down here with us?
Covering Vordrak with my short back.
I don't know what it is. Gotta get me out of here.
All right, I tie the lamp off where it is at that elevation. It should be a pretty good distance down. And I come to the edge to see what the hell's going on.
Okay. You look down, you see that Vordrick is about 10 feet down into the well. Still, he's got his rope in one hand. He's got a pistol between his teeth. And he's standing on this little ledge, and he's kind of looking downwards. Looks like he's trying to figure something out.
What do you see?
Something down there in the water.
Can you tell it's big? Can you tell anything?
It's bigger than us.
Obviously.
I'm going in deeper. Billy, If this is some kind of trick, I'm gonna fuck you up.
All right, you continuing down.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You die. No.
The restless dead in nettles moan. His army's gone, he's overthrown. His army's gone, he's overthrown. No ear has heard, nor eye has seen what doom befell that Sorkshire king. Still mountains sway with fallen snow, and lost gold gleams where few dare go, and lost gold gleams where few dare go. beyond the northern sea, oh, far below the terror peaks, there looms an icy castle cold, where shadows linger from of old, where shadows linger from of old.
So grim and dark the gods' domain, 200 years of foulest reign, 2 dreadful days on red sand bone. Our brave sons fell and died alone. Our brave sons fell and died alone. With trumpet sound we did retreat, but courage seized, returned our fleet. The restless dead in nettles moan. His army's gone, he's overthrown. His army's gone, he's overthrown. Has heard nor eye has seen what doom befell that Sorks our king. Still mountains sway with fallen snow, and lost gold gleams where few dare go, and lost gold gleams where few dare go.
Ready?
Yeah, here we go. All right. Catastrophe averted. Now, where were we? Scale had just consumed the scent of Kalen. John, you're gonna take point with Scale and make way with the wagon. Corvin will ride. He'll ride kind of off to the side of you on his horse, ahead of the wagon as well.
Is the wagon moving too?
Yeah, wagons.
Like the whole party's going?
behind
Okay.
you.
Yep.
Cool.
Whole party.
And we'll have Dirk will be on the wagon. Louie will be on the wagon. Do you guys want the mercenaries up there with you?
I don't know
Yes.
if your headset's coming through your headset, Steve. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
Just
Hang on a minute.
just letting you know. Sounds a little weird.
You got a Corsair, Steve? You need a Corsair.
Corsair.
You don't have one.
You know, technology, man. It's great till it's not. You know what I mean?
We need to start tagging Corsair and
That's
Elgato
right.
in every single stream that we do and say that these streams are unofficially, not officially sponsored by Elgato and Corsair.
That's funny.
I agree.
Until they are.
Yep.
Until they are.
Until they are.
Yep.
Till they are.
I have a Corsair.
Get it squared up, Silver.
Yep.
Give him a second. I want
So
to
John's gonna
hear his lovely voice again before we.
be at the point with Scale, like kind of following a trail, but he's gonna, like using his military knowledge, he's gonna arrange the mercenaries and everybody else in kind of a flying V wedge formation in front of the wagon.
Dun, 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 dun,
Hey, guys.
dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Gotcha.
Looks like we got all kinds of audio problems today.
That's all right. We'll make
All
it
right,
through.
on
We'll
your
limp.
computer.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, we're in.
We'll limp.
All right.
So we the party sets out. It's a slow pace, of course. You'll travel for about I'd say maybe an hour probably with Scale doing a pretty good job. And he starts to slow down after that hour. It takes him a little more time here and there. John, you've become accustomed now to being able to tell that there was definitely some type of counter tracking procedures that were done. However, every once in a while, you're able to pick out a very similar footprint, to the degree that you eventually can determine that whatever this was bipedal. So it definitely was not
What'd you say? By what?
bipedal.
On two legs.
Bipedal. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Just a
Thank you.
quick warning,
Potato potato.
everybody.
Excuse me, sir. Potato potato.
warning,
Excuse me. I'm
everybody.
sorry.
You
Go ahead.
just go make your tomato sauce there and shut your boss hole.
That's it. You go back. You go.
All right. These creatures, these cat creatures.
These bipedal fish.
Yeah, these were because if you found a cat print, we did hear tales of some kind of creature, a cat-like creature that I can't remember what they're called. That they are what the orange size. And
Are you leading John to a camp filled with cat girls?
Lean into your mic a little bit.
Okay. And the other thing about that is that they like to jump from trees. So they like to jump from high places. That was the thing we heard about these. I don't remember what they're called though. So I'm going to warn everybody to keep your eyes upward towards the sky too.
You say that, and as you say that, Bren goes, sounds like grackles.
Grackles, that's it.
Dirty beasts.
All right.
He will go on to explain as you're slowly making your way to those in the wagon that they are about the size of goblins. And they are humanoids, but they resemble like a humanoid lynx type of a creature. He'll go on to say that they're definitely not werebeasts by any means. They're just lowly, dirty, troublesome, mischievous humanoids. After about 2
Chuckles, there
hours,
goes finally something that it can stick with steel.
after about 2 hours, you come to the edge of the taiga, and you know that going this way, following what Scale can continue to follow of this trail, is a different way than what you came in. Knowing that, you know that the way that you came in, you had already cut a pathway through, which would make it easier going for the wagon, obviously. If you continue this way, you also realize that you're going to have to cut your way through again with less people.
Yep, I figured.
But it can be done. It will just slow you down. What would you like to do?
Luckily, we have those mercenaries. All right. I think we're going to have to cut our way through here. But also, we would like to have the mercenaries specifically watching the trees, watching the tops of the trees, because we know that grackles like to pounce from high places. So we want to keep a watch high and make sure that we don't get ambushed.
Okay. You guys will proceed on. You will travel about another hour. Keep track of that. 3 hours. Travel another hour, and the going gets kind of not rough, slow. Scales seems very uncertain at this point.
Let's give him another shot of the bedroll.
Yep. I think so too. We'll give him another whiff of the bedroll and see if he can figure anything out. We'll also be seeing if I can see any of the other signs that I've noticed around the area.
I'm sorry, you try to notice what?
Like any of the more paw prints or things like I noticed before that Scale showed me. You said I gotten pretty accustomed to seeing what we were looking for. So
yeah, as you've moved into the taiga, you've not noticed any more kind of covering of tracks on the ground. That's gone away. You kind of haven't really. That's gone away rather kind of quickly, right? You can assume that either A, they're utilizing root and stone, or B, they've taken to the trees.
yeah.
Oh.
I'm assuming we're pressing on because that's what we have to do, correct? You're this far into
Correct.
it. You're into
Yep,
the taiga. All right.
Yep. Well, let's see if we can't get some kind of scent off the bat again. But I know that we can't count on too much. We'll keep pressing on.
Okay. Yeah, you press on for another decent amount of time. And John, you begin to smell a very sharp smelling musk scent. You equate it to an animal, 100%. Not like the owl bear musk scent. Let me steal your hearts back out of your throats there for a moment.
Exactly.
It's just more like a litter box musk smith.
Yeah. What I do need for you to do, though, John being up there in the lead, I need for you to make me a roll. Just 1 second here.
What species of roll?
I need for
Yeah,
you to roll me a
Should have a lesser chance of surprise now, since we know that they'll attack from the trees and we've been watching the sky.
Just need you to roll me a d6.
D6. That should have been said on private jammer. Okay.
Yeah, it was. I got nothing.
Question mark. Yep.
I got nothing but question mark.
You kind of take pause and you look around for a minute, and you're able to look up, and just through a break in the tree, you're able to make the sun and reassure yourself that you're still going in the correct direction that you intend to be going in.
Okay.
And you guys are able to proceed forward. There's no more get out of lost free party member, right? So we gotta check for it. Okay. After a brief period of time, maybe about another additional 30 minutes, you come into a clearing.
Does it still smell musky?
Yes.
I draw my sword.
Yes, it does still smell musky. You draw your sword, the wagon comes in behind, and up in the tree ahead of you, John, about 20 feet in the air, you see a furry head stick out from behind, almost like what a squirrel does in the yard. You know what I'm talking about? Like when the squirrel hits the tree, it goes to the other side. It's like it's on the other side, but it's also very obvious it's not trying to hide itself from you. And it just looks at you.
I turned back to the mercenary that explained stuff. I said, do these creatures talk?
I know you guys can't see anything. Give me a second.
Greg, the screen's black.
I know. That's what I said. I know you guys can't see anything. Give me a second.
Hey, Greg, the screen's black.
Literally.
It's loading.
Hey, Greg.
Oh, Greg, by the way,
Yeah. Just give me a moment.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah, man. Is the screen black?
Screen's black.
the life of a referee. Good Lord.
Hey man, it's a little bit tougher. It's a little bit tougher online if you forget to click one little box. You know what I'm saying?
Here come the excuses. Woe is
Then
me.
it's like,
I have to run a game for my friend.
Then it's like, hey, all right. And I'm going to put the other guys out there just so they can see off to the side over here, so they can see the map and see what's going on and all that stuff. And be happy,
we're on the ditch again.
Happy little campers. Yeah. And we'll be there. So you come into this clearing. Everybody can see the clearing. And ahead of you, up in, let me see, I should probably do this too. Let me do control token. Let me do party, and then let me do control token. There you go. We'll do that. Boy, your token sure looks big. Up in front of you, up in this area, is where you see this thing looking around from behind the tree, and then it sucks its head back around, and you hear kind of, as you all look around, you hear and see the trees around you. Not all of them, but some of them kind of move and shake.
God.
Yeah, shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop.
Pass it to me now.
We still have the Luvial and Dirk are still at the wagon, so we're going to prep as we're moving in for this clearing, we're going to prep our weapons. Luvial's going to ready his bow, and Dirk's going to reach his hand towards his sword.
Yeah, no problem. Got you regular size again, Cayman. You all are very prepared. There's definitely no surprise going on here. And from in front of you to the left, behind you to the right, and kind of behind you or to the left of you, 3 of these little creatures just kind of drop very quietly onto the ground. They go into a little bit of a squat, and they kind of just start moving, not towards you, but it's almost like they're checking you out, right? It's almost like they're checking you out. Teeth are bared, but they're not making any sound. It's like they're trying to look mean. What are you going to do?
So did the gentleman answer when I asked if they could speak?
I don't know. What are you going to do? Dumped, are we?
No. That doesn't look like a very nice picture.
Oh my!
I was gonna.
Sister Kaylin will probably be in the wagon too. Her sister Vol.
So as you guys just kind of look as these things move around you, one of them does speak. It says, "Go."
Okay.
What do you do?
Where is Scale?
He's with you.
We'll shouts up to John. He says,
Okay.
"Ask him where Kaylin is before the gold."
Yes. We're looking for Brother Kalen.
John calls back. Do you have our companion?
Gold. And then the one that says that jumps into the tree and scurries up it. And you see the treetops moving again. This time a little bit faster, more harried.
Lads, I think the arselings want gold.
Yeah, drop. As soon as they show us, tell them you want to see Kaylin, our companion, and if they do show him, drop about 50 gold on the ground.
John pulls out a gold coin and flicks it in the air and catches it back.
You catch it back, and the one that had jumped into the tree drops back to the ground, and then two more also hit the ground, one directly in front of you and one off to the right.
Oh my God.
They start to advance towards you. What are you going to do?
I hold my blade out and pointed at him and I said, not one more step.
David does the same. He'll take one step forward, shield in hand, and the sword, and bash his sword against the shield. Stop now.
Tie up the wagons and lock the brakes.
That's what we were waiting for. We were waiting for Cayman to start yelling at him and banging his shield. All right.
Yes, sir.
As you bang your shield and you shout, we're going to go into initiative.
They want to fight. All right. I see 5 of them.
I think they just wanted gold.
Well, they did, but we wanted our companion back first.
Well, first of all, I wanted to know if our companion was even here. If they had been like,
Yeah.
I don't know who, we could have just left. Seems they wanted corpses instead.
Yep.
This party
They're
has
on.
plenty of them.
We'll give them a
What's going on
corpse.
there?
Their own.
They kind of remind me of those flying monkey things from Isle of the Dread.
Yeah, the Arinea. No. What were those things called?
I was trying to think myself, Silver, but I was hoping you would remember.
Yeah, I remember the picture.
Let me.
That's hysterical.
Where is the one that you said dropped down right in front of me?
Hold on.
Something.
Hold on, Silver. Yeah, it starts with a P. You're right. Hold on.
PH. It's a PH.
I got you. Let me pull up the module here.
All right.
Thanatons.
Yep.
Yep, Thanaton.
See, is that free? Let me get to free movement. All right, I have you guys have initiative, so you all will get to move.
All right. Let's see. Can we arrange in an order real quick? Because right now we should have John out front, like way up front, and then we should have the two mercenaries by him.
Yep, I had us in a
there.
V formation.
Well, hold on now. You weren't in. You were all in the wagon, except for John,
that's
Scale,
Dirk and Luvio were in the wagon.
Okay.
We asked for the mercenaries.
And Sister Hole was in the wagon with them.
Mm-hmm.
The two mercenaries were up there with John because he requested them.
So was Corbin.
Scale.
So was Corbin Hale.
Too.
Yep. And then Joseph was in the wagon.
Yep, Joseph was in the wagon.
And
I
Sister
don't know where
Vol.
Cayman was. He did get out and start banging on his shield, so I assume he's probably close enough there.
So, and then put another one right here, like where Angus's token is at, because like I said, I had us in a V formation.
There you go. All right.
There you go.
All right, cool. That's right. No, I knew not everybody was in the wagon, but I knew there were people in the wagon, so that's why I was like, we can do some rearranging, but a lot of people are gonna be piling out of the wagon. Now, just let me kill you.
You want to move Kalen's token up somewhere near those guys, because he did get out and move up to and start banging his shield.
I'll let him be right here, right behind Corbin.
Okay.
There you go. All right, now you all get free movement. You're gonna have some red, so just know you've got your normal movements that's on your character sheet. You're gonna have red because we did that after I started the combat turn. Okay, so just deal with it, but you go ahead and move.
You say we're going to have red, so we just have to count our own 20 feet or whatever our movement is?
Correct, yeah. I have faith in you, though. I know you can do it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know I can.
Because John's a little slower than the Rand was.
Yeah, he probably moves at 20.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, it's on the front of your character
armored.
sheet. So like Cayman's is 20 in an
20.
encounter. Yeah.
There we go. Cayman's heading towards the west one.
Yeah.
And he can't wait for you to bang your shield at him and miss.
That's what he's brutal, bro.
That's what he's counting
dirty.
on. Yeah, he's counting on that. I didn't want that battle music. I wanted this battle music.
At least you didn't make me roll when I banged my sword against my shield.
You roll to strike your shield. Rolls
Yeah, exactly. Rolls a 1.
You hit yourself in the face. You're out for the rest of the battle.
There we go. That's the one I'm looking for.
And then
y'all would just let me know when you're done moving. You can go ahead and declare range and spells as well.
Theo is definitely going to fire his bow at the one straight ahead.
Yeah.
But I am having some difficulties here because for whatever reason I cannot move this token. I just want to put him. He's in the way. He's at the front of the wagon, firing from the wagon. So I don't know where the wagon is.
Oh, you're just. You can move. You can move. Just move your movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one's Luvial? Hang on, I'll zoom in. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's okay. Never mind. I see. It's the problem was just my connection to the foundry. It's reloading right now.
Yeah, I had to reload mine
That's
earlier.
why things were all funky. All right, give me a sec. I'll be right back in. There she goes, loading, and all right, there's Luviel. All right, and it's here. Probably stick to about right here. Dirk is just going to move his quick 20 and be out front. So Luviel is going to target. Oh my God!
Is everybody done moving?
Yep.
The mercenaries I could move, but
All right, but
Yeah,
you
you have
guys
to
are
move the
you guys are
mercenaries.
done moving. They're
Yeah.
yeah, they're going to go on their own initiative. The mercenaries.
okay.
Yep. You guys are done moving. All right, now let's get it. No spells, just bows, right?
Just bows. There's only 5. No need.
All right.
If more appear though. All right. So do you want me to fire with Luviel?
Yeah, I'm going to try something crazy. All archers fire. Just make sure you mark your targets.
There's only one archer now.
That's true.
Target the top one here. So here we go. Point. Looks like. Oh, a hit.
Wham! Drop him immediately. It lets out a screech
Jeez.
as it falls to the ground.
Holy crap. What did he hit for? 4?
Dead.
Took him out real quick.
Boom.
They are weak. They're goblin weak.
All right.
They're goblin weak.
And nobody is in melee at this point, so that'll be that pretty much, correct?
Yes.
All right, so they will move. So this guy right here moves away.
Chicken shit.
Coward.
And you can see he can move, as you can see there.
Whoa, he's got some movement.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
Looks like 50 feet.
And you hear it calls out, and it's weird. It doesn't quite sound like a feline, but it also doesn't quite sound like a language. It's some weird mixture of the two as it calls out. This one up here, you see it takes off deeper into the woods.
It might be bringing more.
This one comes there. This one
Y'all
does
might have
come
the
towards you, Lord Sydney.
Yeah, I was taunting him.
Right. Now the mercenaries. So down here, where is
John,
he
you
at?
have they've been
go.
tasked under you, John, so you direct the mercenaries.
Bren Tallow. You can try to tell him what you want him to do for sure. His intention is to move to shore up Cayman at the moment.
That's fine. I was going to send one to the left and have the other one come with me.
All right, and he's got 20. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. He'll just stay straight. And then Corvin is actually on horseback.
Oh, God.
And he...
He'll get to one.
Oh, hell yeah, he's going to get to one.
Riding one down.
Damn right he's going to get to one.
He's so excited to be in combat on a horse finally.
Right?
Exactly.
Get him out of that dungeon.
Yeah, he spurs his horse and he flies. Let me count this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. He comes charging up on this guy.
Nice.
And he will swing from his horseback, he will swing his sword. And he will annihilate almost into this grackle as it cries out and it is laid low. And then finally, Thomas Rhyme will move up with you, John. And then it will cycle back to you, fellas. Let me pop your movement open. You guys can move. Let's see, what does that do? That goes to, next round. There we go. That'll get all your movement back, correct? What I just did. Just ignore any skippies.
Weasel is only going to move to approximately right here. Dirt will take point about here.
You can get all the way.
Luviel will call to Sister Vol to follow. Stay in the center with them.
Okay. All right. Everybody done moving?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Archers!
Wait. Let's see. Did John make it?
Nope, Scale did.
Scale did.
Yeah.
All right. I still have somewhat of a clean shot here. You know what? Better. You want me to save your wolf, or would you like to take that grackle?
Oh, the wolf can take the tackle.
All right. I'll hold my fire.
Scale actually probably has more hit points than half the party.
Yeah, most likely. All right, I'm going to hold my fire, and I'm just going to go ahead and let things unfold, because I think Cayman can probably take that one down there, and I know Scale or John is going to be able to take that other grapple. So, all right, we'll just leave it there. No shot this time. Keeping an eye out for any others that are coming out. If I hear anything else coming through the trees.
All right, Melee, let's go ahead and do you, Cayman.
All right.
Don't forget to target it.
Oh, yeah. I did. There it is. So Cayman brings his sword back and says, "Go back to your maker."
And
you want a blind roll? Or
no, not for combat. Combat can be wide ass open. I only want the blind rolls when it comes to like saves or
Got it.
Yep.
Adventure checks.
Oh, just look. I mean, you don't disappoint, my brother. Scale.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that 20 was close.
Oh yeah. Scale goes running up to the grackle, jumps and latches onto its throat as it takes it to the ground and starts fucking shaking it like a rag doll.
Who's a good boy?
Like there was nothing to it. Yep. All right, nobody else. Melee, right? Right. Okay. So then Bryn Tallow can get there, can target the grackle, and will stab at it with his spear. Ooh.
And it died.
Oh yeah. Max damage. He comes charging up beside you, came in and runs it completely through. Slaying it.
Good man.
Laying it into the ground. And that's the last one. And it leaves you wondering, what in the absolute hell just happened and why?
Whoa.
Who's good at climbing trees?
And with that, I'm going to go back to the well for a moment, boys. Let you guys think about that and determine what you're going to do next. All right. Hugh, you were concentrating on a mental power.
Yeah, I was thinking about activating the mental power, but I also said that I was moving backwards, reading further. It's like concentration. You're not allowed to move, attack, or do anything else. I'm not going to activate it just yet because I realize I only get it once per day per level, and the timing's got to be just right.
Just right.
So I'm backing up with the sword and shield and pistol towards old boy. Billy.
So you're going to continue going down the rope?
What's that?
You're going to continue down the rope?
So I wasn't all the way descended yet to the section he's on?
Right,
or?
it's on the shelf.
Nope, you were about 20 feet down.
20 feet down, and he's another 10 feet?
Another 10 feet down, yep.
Where's this thing that I've spotted in relationship?
Let me see if I can...
Wall.
Let me see if I can answer that question for you.
It's
Hang
like
on
next.
1 second.
I felt like it was next to you, near you.
There's
like,
part of it in the water, part of it out of the water, and it came.
No,
You know
this
what I'm
one-
saying? It was across from you.
Yeah, this
So
one
he's
was
on
like
the ledge.
this one was in
It
a
was across from
hole.
you.
This one was in a hole inside the well. Is the way I understood it.
See, I don't know what
And
I'm
then there
saying,
was
so much
there was
hole.
a ripple down below in the water. So it's like there's more than one. I'm just observing from the top. I'm nothing. I have not the super adventure abilities that you two have, but I'm just looking down and I saw.
I got you. I'm going to be able to answer your question. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
We're still on the old battle screen there. Ah, there we go. Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, hi. This is much better.
It's exactly how I envisioned it.
All right, hang on. I'm
So
switching
where
some
is he?
stuff up. Hang on. I got to fix my shit because you were right. We were on the old battle screen. My
No,
apologies.
it's there now. I can see it.
Yep.
I can see it.
All right, and then
Knowledge hath been gained.
Knowledge hath been gained. And then let's get rid of this now because we should be able to now show you what you want to see in its entirety.
It's a great graphic, Greg. I love it.
Yep. Cool stuff.
Very.
All right, hang on. I know. Just have faith in the process.
Wow.
It's okay, guy.
Pretty good, Greg.
I mean, this is my imagination coming to print.
Yes.
All right. Hugh, you should be able to find your character somewhere if you scroll out.
Oh, yeah.
You got him?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. And then Bueller, you're here. And Ryman, you're here.
On the ledge.
And now let me get the
there we go.
I'm gonna get the
Yeah,
stream sorted out. I'm going to go with select actor, select that actor,
Dark in there, so you might have to light something up so people on the stream can see it.
control token. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with
Dark
that.
on the stream.
I know.
Okay.
I'm working on it. Working on it.
We're just the DM's little
There we go.
helpers.
All right. There we go. Okay. So you two are at the top of the wheel over there.
Oh, nice.
Hugh, you are
wow.
where you're at. You see the gecko there. He's not dead. It looks like he's dead. He's not dead. And then as far as the cutaway, if I show that again, there we go. All right. So you are where you see the bucket ledge. That was the first ledge you were on. That's about 10 feet down. Where you see him against the wall is 30 feet. You're somewhere in the middle right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're at about 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you guys up there at the top looking down through the well can very clearly see him on the rope. And I lied to you before. You can also very clearly see this very large lizard that just licked its eyeball sitting on the wall, kind of looking at him. And to be honest with you, Hugh, it's probably, to you, it looks like it's trying to decide, it's trying to decide whether you're the easier meal or he is.
Okay.
It doesn't seem threatening, right? It doesn't look like it's in a hurry, but you know that it definitely, maybe it made its home here, maybe.
So, from how big is the damn thing? 4 feet, 7 feet, 12 feet?
It's pretty
long.
big.
What are we talking about here?
I'd say probably 8 feet long.
Okay.
I'm dangling from the rope.
You're dangling from the rope. Yeah, it's on the wall. So it's it's
okay.
20 feet.
Now, we can see enough to look around that is there any other holes in the wet well itself that would be passageways in or out of that wet well? You know what I'm saying?
You can't tell that from where you're at because you would be trying to look at the walls that are vertical to you going down. Understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
From where I am, sure, I understand that.
Yeah.
From where you are, there's obviously, you could get in there, Bueller. You could jump down to that first platform.
Hey, Bueller.
Well, no, wait. I want to see if I can see him. Do I have a shot on the damn thing? I got a crossbow.
Yeah.
You have a damn bow.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to shoot at it. I'm just waiting on you guys are in charge. Y'all tell me when to shoot. I am lined up on it.
So yes, you could totally shoot it 100%.
Bueller?
Bueller, are we shooting?
Awesome.
Hey, fucking Bueller.
Yep, I'm gonna shoot this damn thing.
All right, I'm shooting.
Pull me up. And I'm pointing the pistol at it and shooting.
So then, no, I'm not shooting it. I'm going to run across the other side here, grab the rope where he is, and start yanking on to pull him back up.
All right,
that's what we're doing.
I'm gonna shoot it. We got to rescue the dude.
And you shoot it. I'm going to yank his ass up.
All right. Well, you can't yank him all the way back up. He needs to make a shot.
You can yank me up, and I can reload, and you can lower me back down.
Oh, this is hysterical.
I know, right?
It's totally meant to be.
I'm going to try to do this in such a way that I can make it easy for us all for it to happen here. All right. So let me do this. Ryman, you're telling me that you are going to try to shoot at this thing.
I am.
Okay. Bueller, we'll put you there. Hang on a minute, because I have some walls to adjust here to make sure everybody's copacetic.
What? Why did it just... What the hell screen is this? Okay.
Danny, I got to delete you for a moment. There we go. I'll put you there. All right. I think now I can have it such a way that you guys should be able to now see, right? You should be able to see the entire situation. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yep. Walls aren't blocking your line of sight. You can see him. You can see the gecko. So,
yeah. Okay. Yep.
Fire.
That's the line where he was.
Oh, God, and I love it. And I get blamed for people dying. This is terrific. Okay. So yeah. So if you're going to shoot it, target it and shoot it. Understand that once you shoot it, it will be initiative.
There is that. So do we want to wait on shooting the damn thing and let me pull him up?
No.
No. Okay, here we go.
All right, I'm hitting T and I am clicking on it and I am not.
Greg, am I short range?
Oh, hell yeah, you're short range. You're 10 feet from it, dude. Like it is.
So
on the wall.
Situational modifier.
Shoot that motherfucker.
+1.
Now I've got a target.
And
this might
specialization. So +2. Is that what I need to type?
This potentially could be a surprise attack from me from the top. I don't know that it knows I'm there.
Yeah, Hugh, I think it's only +1.
Oh, you got a point. You actually do.
I'm
You got a point.
specialized.
This guy's
And
eyes
it's
on
short range.
Okay, in that case,
So I need you
you
guys
have +1 for the range, +1 for the +1 for your specialization.
Gonna need you guys
And then
to do
16 deck. All right. Blind GM roll.
No,
burn
public
attack.
roll.
Nah.
What are we doing?
Roll.
He was about to shoot. Oh God!
Come
Ah.
on.
All right, hang on. Let's hold
I
it
guess
right.
they yanked the rope at the wrong
Hold it.
time.
Hold it right there for one moment, if you don't mind, just before anybody else does anything. Hugh, I need you to roll me a D6, please. You lucky son of a gun. It does not misfire. In damp conditions on a 1 to 4, it misfires. You fire.
Yay.
Man, it is loud. Kaboom! Like your fucking ears ring down here. You guys can get a shot off. That scares the ever-living shit out of that gecko.
Figured.
Kaboom.
I have no idea why that just rolled. Oh, that was an initiative roll. I don't know why it did that. Was
That was a nice looking dice there. I'll give you that.
Danny, are you
Target it with
shooting?
your bow.
You had said you were shooting. Are you shooting?
No, I changed my mind from that. I was going to
Okay.
pull Vulture Cup.
Okay.
No, I'm shooting.
Go ahead, shoot.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead, shoot. Shoot, boy, shoot.
Let's see. Do I get a surprise modifier or anything?
You can give yourself
Nope.
a +1. Go for it.
You
Man.
should.
Go ahead.
+1.
There you go.
You should.
I mean,
That's
it
right.
knows you're there. It's not surprised
All
by
right.
you by any means, but go ahead.
Oh, I
Since
didn't.
you've got range here, you've got a range bonus. You got a short bow.
Nope.
You fire your
Not enough.
crossbow.
Whoa,
It breaks
damn.
off the wall, and breaking the crossbow
short-
bolt in two.
It was a short bow.
Fucking
It was a short
I
bow.
swear to God. All right,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me make a roll.
Yeah,
Here.
the dwarf has the crossbow. I've got a short bow. God, I didn't even.
All right.
19. Holy
gecko
shit. What is this
takes
damn thing's
off.
armor class?
The gecko takes off around the wall, right, and starts making a beeline up
Oh, good thing
towards
you're
you
here.
guys.
Towards the opening?
Yeah.
Uh huh.
All right.
Yep. 100%.
Okay.
All right, you get
Okay,
you
come
get
on,
ready,
Butler.
Bueller. But you gotta swing. Gotta swing vortex. Vortex.
And it's gonna go first, and it's going to crawl all the way out of the well.
Oh my.
So, yeah. So bear with me. I got to do some mystical things
Magic
to,
work here.
Hey, I'm a
allow it.
thief, not a warrior.
Hey,
Oh,
man.
I'm a bard. I don't want to hear
I
it.
mean,
thief.
listen. I don't.
You scared it off.
I don't make the rules. And then, so Rymian, I don't want to do that. I'm going to move your token, and you're just going to deal with me for a moment. Come on. All right. I got to wreck all my good work here. Let's see. We'll delete that, and that, and that, and that. I need to just learn to not do so much work of a certain type in these games. All right, I'm going to put you there,
You know you wouldn't be satisfied
and
otherwise.
then you're right, and you're going to come there. There we go. I finally found my pathway. I'm just putting you guys out here because it has crawled out. So you guys were here at the edge.
Right, yep.
Okay, it has crawled out. You are still down there. It is
And
going to
Rymian
be.
looks at Bueller and he says, "You're the thief. What the hell's the fighter doing in the pit?"
It's going to be your turn, Hugh.
My turn.
Yep.
Yep.
Climbing up?
Climbing up out of the hole, yeah.
Okay. 20 feet. I'd say you can get just about to the top in your movement there to come out. So let me do this. Let me get you out of there. Get you out of there. And get you out of there. It's going to be the end of your movement. And then let me just close this off at least to make it a little bit, just kind of make it persevere. There we go.
Welcome to the comic relief.
There we go. All right. So you get out to the top. Why? You get out to the top. You are all three now at the top. Boy, that was very painful. Friendly. Oh,
You did a good job though, man. You
Danny,
did.
you are
Yeah, you did actually.
You're gonna go last because whatever you're carrying appears that it's slow. Is that Danny or is it? No, it's Vordrick.
Yeah.
Okay.
His pistols are
It's
slow.
the pistol. Okay.
But that's if he can't fire this round anyway.
That's right. All right. So Hugh climbed out. Ryman's good. Danny.
Oh, yeah. After firing, I would just unequip him so that I'm not slow. Yeah.
Yep. Danny, you helped him get out, so we're just gonna go to the next round. So the gecko. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, boys. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's gonna be the one?
Oh, that's Hugh. Hugh's the one. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the one.
It is indeed. The gecko is going to come over here, and it's going to attempt to bite you, my friend.
Made his morale check then.
It did. Yep. Let's see if it bites you. It misses you. All right, that's going to go to you, Hugh. It is right in front of you now. It's about 8 feet long. Big eyes. Kind of pretty.
Now I'm going to activate a mental power.
Okay.
Going to spin around and enlarge.
Okay. So that'll go then to Rymian. Big lizard. Really big.
There's a big lizard.
Very big.
And he's already in melee combat. I am not going to be able to use my bow because I don't want to risk shooting companion. That's like a stairway down to get to that guy. Rymian drops into the well and goes for the dude.
You're going to leave them with the big lizard and go into the well?
Yep. And go after the dude.
All right. You're taking the rope he tied off to the tree?
No, I'm looking at the map to the right of the well where there's like landings.
It looks like the cutaway. It's 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. The first landing's 10 feet down and is 2 feet wide and is covered with moss and water. The next ledge down, if you look at the cutaway, which I'll show you again, happy to. Let me find it again. Hang on. Where's my... Here it is. Okay. There you go. And let's show that to you guys. So where you see
that's a little bit further than what it looked like on the other. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a little further. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. All right. Rymian is going to try to move and put. Is this? This is like an earthen barrier around the well, right?
It's a fence.
Defense. Oh, it's a fence. Okay. All right. So there's no elevation there.
No.
All right. But there again, I don't want to shoot my friend, so I'm just going to put some distance between me and.
Danny, you can move if you want to move. It's the movement phase.
I can only move in the blue. All right, I'm going to move there.
Okay. Are you calling any kind of shots or anything like that, or are you just brave Sir Robining?
I'm brave Sir Robining because I'm concerned that I might shoot my friend.
Let's attack it.
Shooting
let's run
into
away.
Melee. So I'm going to wait for opportunity. The brave Sir Robining, he bravely ran away.
Danny, did you want to move?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But I also want to shoot the damn thing with my crossbow.
Yeah, that's fine, but you move first. You declare your. We'll get to all that. We got to.
I want to move here.
Okay. Go ahead.
And yeah, start shooting the motherfucker.
All right. So just so you know, shooting into melee combat does run the risk of hitting your companion.
Oh, well, then fuck that. Let's go here then. Hang on.
Just so you know.
Yeah, that's why I make sure my companion
appreciate that.
Not between me.
I want to make sure that you all fully appreciate the shit show you've gotten yourself into, so that when somebody dies, I am not to blame.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
As he said, when.
And I'm gonna try to shoot it with my crossbow.
There you go. I would also attempt to try to shoot it with my crossbow, regardless if my friend was there for sure, because if I didn't, he's going to die anyway. So good call.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. So
Yeah, so you were going to get short range here. So you're going to get a +1. So what's going to happen when you click on your crossbow, the little dice beside your crossbow, it's going to pop up a dialog box, and you're going to see a situational modifier where you can put a +1 in there, okay?
Hang on a second.
Yeah, you click to your inventory.
Thank you. There we go. Inventory. All right, crossbow. There it is. Boom.
There it is. There'll be a dice thing over to the left-hand side of that. Just click on that.
Thank you, sir.
That'll bring up the menu.
And then there's the roll. Now, what'd you say about modifiers, Greg?
You got a +1 modifier?
I do.
No, yeah, you'll put it in the situational modifiers.
So situation modifier, so +1.
Yeah, put
+1 there.
Short range.
All right, cool. And then do a public roll, but not public roll, right? I want to do
you can public roll's fine. Yep.
Public roll's fine. All right. Well, then I'm doing public roll, and here we go.
Oh, there you go.
It is. Boom.
Nice.
It falls dead.
It does not fall dead.
We wish.
It does not fall dead.
It does not fall dead. Though you did sink a pretty solid hit into it, man. So great job there.
Yep.
All right, do I get anything else? Do I get to move again? Do I get to hit again? I can't hit again, I'm sure, but can I move again?
Nope. The way it works is we'll get to all. I don't want to drag it down too much, but it's basically sequences. So you move, you declare if you're going to shoot or cast a spell, and then you move, and then those that are shooting shoot, those that are casting spells cast spells, and then those folks that are in melee attack. So you're good to go. You did fine. So now it will go to melee attacks, which is going to be Hugh.
Not me.
Not you.
Okay, so the enlargement is done.
Yeah, the enlargement is done.
Yeah. All right.
How big does it enlarge you? I'm curious.
So what it says.
That's what I was trying to ask.
And I was telling him last night. Okay, I will read it to you. The Durgar's body, clothing, and armor, but not other equipment, double in size for a D4 rounds. While enlarged, the Durgar's melee attacks inflict double damage.
Nice.
So I wield a long sword, which normally does D8, but I get bigger, and I'm now wielding it like a short sword, but it's going to inflict a D8 times 2, or
that looks more than
double damage.
That looks like more than 2. It is because I bid it to 3 like a dummy. Hang on.
But all right. It also says that logic, okay, double damage. So I would say I double in size. So I would say I go from 4 foot, 150 pounds to 8 foot, 300 pounds.
300 pounds.
You look 8 foot and 300 pounds to me in that one.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For a D4 round. So, okay, that was blind. We don't know how many rounds.
It's 1 here.
Okay. All right. Well, then we attack while we're big.
That's right.
Let's see.
And you get bonuses for that, I heard, right?
Inventory. No, not for that. I don't think. Just my strength, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's double damage.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yep. Oh,
I rolled.
You did. I'm going to show you what you rolled.
Did I do it blind?
So you did.
Oh.
You hit with your
Whoa.
sword for 8 damage, and you say it doubles the damage because you're large, right?
Well, it's 8 plus 3. Oh yeah, it did the it did the plus 3. Yeah, it doubles it, so 16.
So 16 damage.
16. Ouch.
You two, Rymian, you get ready to write a song. You two see this new companion crazily does nothing and stands there for a round with this giant lizard, and then all of a sudden he grows to 8 feet tall, lifts his sword, and basically cleaves this thing lengthways.
Yeah.
That's right. Sword doubles in size.
Not
and his
cleanly.
Greco's solid.
It is gruesome. You hear crunch and splatter, and you absolutely kill the ever-living hell out of that 3 hit die creature.
Wow. Oh, shit.
Oh, they could have all died right there, brother. I was like, they don't like this. They'll think of a different way to deal with this. They'll work their way around it. You know, no, hell no. Fucking Rybian. Let's shoot it. I'm running away.
No, I am here to write songs. I'm not here to
I did a flanking move. I did a flanking move. I did good.
After I hit it and it breaks, I'm gonna look at them and just crack my neck.
Oh my god.
There we go. Yeah.
Well, you can
good.
You feel very comfortable in the fact that you have handled the thing that scared off the previous rescue workers that was climbing the walls. Yeah. You feel pretty confident about that fact, and can now proceed with whichever direction you want to go.
Well, let's go.
Let's reload the pistol.
Retrieve Orland.
Well, I mean, we need to go down and get the guy, but we don't know if he's out of danger.
Reloading the pistol before I go back down there.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You go back down there, and we're following behind you, but you first, because there may be more.
All right, I'm going to let you guys get prepared to do that, and I'm going to jump back over to these other folks for a moment.
Meanwhile,
on
the other side of the world,
you kind of got everything wrapped up. You were able to search the grackles who have hardly anything on them. The only thing that's interesting that you find is a bone signal whistle.
Oh.
A carved bone signal whistle.
Ooh. I'm not going to put my mouth on it, but somebody else can.
Yeah. Only the perverts laugh.
Oh no, I didn't laugh, but I am proudly would you like to do anything besides carry on, or would you just like to carry on?
Go ahead. Thanks.
Yeah, I think we should, because we do know that there's still some up in the trees, correct?
Everything is quiet now. Silent. Nothing's moving.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
I was going to say that one probably ran away, I think is what happened. We have to go and get the others. So we should probably follow in that direction, keeping our eyes treeward, so we don't get surprised.
From when we when we saw them peeking down from the canopy, did one of these trees look more significant than the others? Like, does it look like there's a main tree or a headquarters tree or a home tree or?
No, nothing like that at all. No, if you're trying to identify if they have if this is a base, absolutely not. No, you are 100% in the middle of the woods. They just happen to use trees to be able to move around. Again, I know they're grackles and I know they're cat-like humanoids, but the best analogy I can really give you is think about a squirrel.
Eamon leans over to John and says, "John, scream out, yell out for the one that can talk. Let's see if we can get his attention."
All right. I do. I call out. I say gold, and I shake the gold bag.
You are met with absolute silence.
Okay.
Got away.
Yep. Well, in which case, I think we'll do what Luviel suggested and head the direction that we saw the one scurry off to.
Okay, which is basically the same direction that you've been heading, ironically.
Okay.
Okay. You'll move in that direction.
Go
ahead.
We will continue. We'll load up the wagon again, load up on the wagon. We'll have, of course, John with the mercenaries up front. They're tasked out under him. And I think probably Keeman is probably going to be slightly behind them at this point because I think he wants to be out there.
Okay. You all will travel for about 2 more hours. You are assuming that you have got to be very soon approaching the Ostian Road. When you come into another
Scale picking up the trail. Oh, sorry.
No, Scale's not picking up the trail. There's no more. Yeah, no more trail. At this point, you're kind of using all your own senses, and his, right, to avoid any kind of surprises, and then keep your eyes open for any type of clues. But after about another hour, and you really are fairly confident that you cannot possibly be far off from the Ostian Road, you come into another small clearing. And in this clearing, you see an old, dilapidated, broken down wagon. Sitting there. The only thing that really stands out immediately when you come into this space is that there is a set of merchant scales that, although dingy with time, look rather nice, right? They've been here for a while. It's not like shiny and bright, but they don't look damaged.
Do they look maintained?
Not for a while.
Okay.
You know what I mean? No one's used them, if that's what you're asking about maintain.
That's what I'm asking, yeah.
Yeah, no, they've not been used. They're just kind of sitting there off to the side of the wagon.
Is there anything in the scales? A powder, a dust, a liquid, blood?
No, nothing. It looks like merchant scales. Like you've seen this type of scale 100 times when you've been in shops in town and stuff. But yeah, no, nothing in it. It's just grimy, a little bit dirty.
If they're well maintained, we should definitely take them because they'll sell for a decent price.
Yeah, I was going to say we could sell it.
Yeah.
I mean, they definitely.
We'll search the wagon for anything else, but if we don't find anything, we'll just grab the scales and then we'll move on.
Okay. How thoroughly are you searching?
Let's say about 2 turns. How about that?
2 turns?
Yeah, so like 20 or 30 minutes. Yep.
That is beautiful. That's exactly what I need to hear. All right. So searching around here, you will find those scales. Obviously, they're pretty heavy. They're about 200 pounds. It's going to take a couple of you to get it up into the But you have a
Into the wagon.
Yeah, into the wagon. And they're next to this ancient, moldering, broken cart here in the middle of the forest. It definitely has Hadean markings on the wagon, which you would recognize to be Hadean markings. And the forest kind of opens around the remains of this old broken cart, right? Its timbers have gone soft with rain, moss, and frost, and one wheel lies half sunk in the earth. Its spoke threaded with roots.
Yeah.
It appears that somebody meant to come back for this, but probably never did. So your search will turn up a small box beneath the cart. And inside of the box is nothing special. It's just a little old lockbox. But inside of the box, you'll find a weatherproof ledger tube sealed with waxed leather and a corroded brass cap.
A ledger, you say?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So the brass cap, I assume you say was corroded. I assume it's corroded the tube shut.
You want to try and open it?
Sure.
Pops right open. Inside of it, you see
Danny's hopes and dreams.
Danny's hopes and dreams. Inside of it, you see a ledger and what appears to be a map. The ledger.
Interesting.
The ledger appears to be some shipping manifests. If you want to examine them, I will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Good. Ledger excerpt. If this road remains unsafe, I shall attempt the old hunter's trail instead. Hegrin swore it once cut 2 days from the journey to Eichenvar, though no proper road crew has marked it in my lifetime. The guide says there is a standing stone shaped like a broken tooth, then a dry creek bed, then a line of black pines where no birds nest. If we reach the old ford by dusk, we may have yet beat the weather. If not, I will bury the sealed notes beneath the third cairn and return for the scales with a stronger axle. And then there's a ledger. Inside of the ledger, it's basically shipping manifests. It says, like one page says, 2 sealed casks of lamp oil marked for frontier resale, 4 bolts of heavy winter cloth, 1 water damaged, iron nails, tack, hinges, and camp hardware for northern provisioners, 3 locked strong boxes listed as exchange reserve, contents not itemized, 1 bronze merchant scale with counterweight noted as property of Aldrin Voss. There are trade notes. I'm actually going to just share this ledger to you guys.
Say, well,
Yeah.
it's good because I was just going to ask if we could put that in our journal.
Yep. So in the journals now, you should see under in the journals under Morkaal exit prep, you should see Aldrin Voss's ledger.
I do.
Yep. Got it.
So that is the ledger that you find. And
Did
then,
we find the 3 locked strong boxes?
No. And then there's also a torn map. And
Keep that map. Definitely want to. Go ahead.
On the map, I don't have an actual map to give you, but I'll give you the item.
Okay.
Yeah, the map is a torn segment showing only the beginning of an old unmarked hunter's trail. The route is incomplete and does not appear on common modern maps. A standing stone shaped like a broken tooth, a dry creek bed, a line of black pines where no birds nest, a route bending toward an old ford. The map is not enough to follow safely without further investigation, but it is enough to ask better questions.
we'll have to get this back to Vulcan Guard. Maybe we can find some people that might know a little bit about this or this hunter's trail. And if they had some other kind of lockbox with some various other things, that might be chests full of money. And I'm liking that idea. So, all right, we'll grab this stuff, wrap it up, and stick it back in our little lockbox in our party chest. And we'll go ahead and proceed forward. Continue onward.
You all will press on for another hour and a half when you will break the taiga and come into the Ostian Road. You are about 6 miles north of the mound, the very first mound that you saw. You know you're about probably 12 miles north of the shrine of, we'll call it Cayman's Shrine, the first shrine that you went to when he was trying to get Joseph. So you know proceeding south, you can make Vulcan Guard by nightfall.
All right. Well, guys, I think we might have lost Brother Keelan. We just cannot get that trail.
Yep.
Yeah, agree.
We might have to come back. All right, let's proceed. Let's go ahead and proceed then back to Vulcan Guard, and we'll just have to roll with it from there.
All right. You guys start heading back to Vulcan Guard. Meanwhile, back at the well, you all are preparing to pull a man out, eh? What's the plan?
Oh, somebody's going to go back down there, don't they?
Of course.
Well, I mean, that's where we left off. Big guy was going down.
Yeah. Vordrak. Yeah, you got to go back down there.
Big ass elves, big ass weapons.
I'm gonna.
He might not be able to fit now.
Reloading the pistol?
Well, the enlargement only lasted a round.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep, it only lasted a round.
Well,
Reload the pistol.
that was a worthy round. So
Then, see, I had to time that just right.
yeah.
Yeah, and we'll
All right,
work
well,
our way
I
to
took the lantern.
Back down? Okay. The lantern.
Yeah, I took the lantern back out.
Okay. So, Vordrick, you go back down, relying solely on your infravision and the sunlight shining down from above. You can definitely see. You make your way all the way down, and you can get to the ledge if you get a little swinging going on the rope.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, get a little momentum going back and forth, and you can make the ledge pretty easy. And when you do, Orin, let me get his name. It's not Orin because that's the fucking evil. We killed her.
He's dead anyway.
Yeah.
Really?
Orlin, you can see his legs obviously broken, and he's like, oh, thank the gods.
Give him some water.
He takes it greedily.
Hey, Billy, let's get you out of here.
Please get me out of here. I never thought I'd see my wife and kids again.
Still not going to.
Think you can hold on while I climb back up the rope?
I'll certainly try.
There's no try. There's do or do not.
You're gonna have to hang on.
All right. He's pretty exhausted, but he grabs onto you. He's like, "Can we tie part of the rope to us?"
Of course.
So
it's a matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can tie him off, and they could lift him up if he can't. We don't think he can hang on.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd probably be the safer bet. Yeah. All right. So
he'll tie some loops in it so he can get it under his arms and.
Okay. You get him all tied off. You go back up and help him pull, or are you going to just let them pull him up and then you go?
No, they'll pull him up and I'll wait.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll pull him up.
Together, you guys are able to pull him up, and as he crests the surface, the well collapses. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, all
that. I'm kidding. No, you get him up. You get him up.
Chat,
you're able to lower.
He's got a He's got a whiteboard in the back behind that black screen.
You're able to lower the rope back down to get Vordrick back up, and you're able to use the rope along with pieces of fence to make a litter. I'm sorry, not a leader, a litter, to be able to get him going back to Vulcangard. And you make your way along the trail back to the main Ostian road there, and as you do, you see a wagon approaching you.
Well, we're going to be sure we give this guy some water and some food.
Sure, and he will take that all greedily.
Yeah, unless he wants wine. I got 6 pints of wine.
But as you make your way back to the road, you will see a wagon approaching you from the east. It's got an outrider ahead of it, and a large man in plate mail carrying a sword on his back with a wolf. There's 2 draft horses pulling this wagon, and riding at the helm what appear to be an elf and another human fighter. You can see other bodies in the back of it as it approaches. And old party, as you're coming up on the road, and in the distance you can see the walls of Vulcangard. You see an odd trio of men, a half-elf, a dwarf, a deep dwarf, and they appear to be pulling a man on a litter behind them, whose leg appears to be injured.
Well, Dirk will turn around, look at Livio.
Just for clarity, they wouldn't actually recognize me as a half-elf from this distance because of my curly hair. It hides my elven ears.
Okay, you see a human.
All right. Dirk turns to Luviel, looks at him. Luviel just kind of goes back, and Dirk halts the wagon. And Luviel says, "Sister Vol, I think we have some wounded up here." And he directs Sister Vol out to this little strange trio. Meanwhile, Dirk turns to Luviel and says, "What's up with that dwarf? Is there something wrong with gray skin?" When they mutter to themselves back and forth from the wagon. And Luviel turns around and says, John, he calls back the mercenaries and says, "Watch over Sister Vol." And so the mercenaries will come up and cover Sister Vol from these strange-looking trio. Meanwhile, Luviel and Dirk will be sitting in the back, just eyeing them.
John, you and Cayman are out in the front there. You hear the conversation behind you. The wagon halts. Sister Vol does come out. She comes up behind the two of you. But
John just holds his hand up in greeting.
Cayman does the same and starts approaching. "Hail, friends."
Rymian looks at his companions. Bueller. Vordrick, if you don't mind, may I strike this conversation up with those on the wagon?
Perhaps they have needs for this man who is injured.
I'm going to spit.
Perhaps they have what we need. Yes. Yes. I say,
stand at the ready, if you would. I don't think there's any confrontation needed here. And Rymian will
just beware.
approach
Just beware. I mean, maybe we just need to pass them by. I mean, really. I mean, they stopped. I mean, that's kind of foreboding, you know. But I mean, at the same time, I think maybe we should ask them if they have anything that our injured, comrade here could use. So yes, let's be cautious in approach.
Well, Cayman's approaching in a very friendly manner. He's not sword in hand, right? I mean, his sword is sheathed, his shield's on his back, and he's just walking towards you slowly.
Yeah, that's Luviel and Dirk. They're
Yeah, exactly.
And Rymian approaches, sword sheathed, bow strung across his back, but fiddle at the ready.
Fiddle at the ready.
Good day. Are you heading to Vulcangard?
Cayman would like to just say, yes, we are. I'm Cayman to know. A member of the Company of Hearthhollow. He looks back at his companions and with Dirk and Luviel near him and John. Yes, we are heading to Vulcangard.
Rymian's eyes go a little bit wide when you say Hearthhollow. And you notice something in his eyes that I'll tell you later. And then he looks back at his companions, the dwarves, and he says, "We've just completed one of the missions posted, and we've rescued this individual from the well. He's a maintenance.
This one's ours. You can't have him."
Yes. Fordrick, this is our mission. But we could use some companionship on the way back to Vulcangard and potentially some help for this man so that we can get him back to his family and his wife and children. Could you assist and provide us some guidance back to Vulcangard?
Sister Vol steps forward and she was like, I can help him. And she walks forward and kneels and kind of starts looking at his leg. And after a moment, she bows her head.
You're not getting a cut.
She bows her head, and you hear her start murmuring softly, and a very soft blue light emits from her hands as she places them on his leg. And you see the leg kind of turned back almost to the correct position. Ooh. And he kind of lets out a soft sigh. And she looks up to you, Cayman and John, because you are the closest. And she says, this is all I can do for him here. He will need further help once we get him to Vulcangard, but he should heal and recover normally.
Thank you, sister. Thank you.
Are you truly Cayman of Hearthhollow?
I am. I am Cayman to know. A paladin of Vornath. You've heard of me?
Yes. I come from Hearthhollow.
Cayman steps back.
I was raised in Hearthhollow, and it has been my quest to find the Company of Hearthhollow.
I think, my friend, you have found us.
Well, that requires a song, doesn't it? And a couple of ales. Let us get back to Vulcangard and talk of tales.
I agree. Let's continue on. And let's chat as we walk.
Most certainly. There's much to discuss.
And with
your adventures. And where is Drac?
And with that, the group will kind of coalesce together, complete the journey to Vulcangard, discussing whatever it is that you discuss. You will be able to arrive at Hearthhollow, and this is where we will stop the session.
Nice.
Sorry for a bit of a disjointed fellows, but you can't bring the new folks to the old folks.
Watching the stream.
So I hope.
No, it worked out well. You winded it up good. You did good.
I hate splitting the party.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hilarious at times.
It's all good.
But all right, so we're all together now.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
good to bridge it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just got to force the ending. So,
Did you foresee Indy? We're done streaming, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, we're still on stream, but yes, we're gonna be done here. So what is gonna happen now? I'm gonna let the stream folks go in a minute, so they don't have to hear all of the technical stuff that's gonna happen. But what is gonna happen is that we're just gonna determine the amount of downtime that's going to take place in Valkengard and what kind of wants to be accomplished, so we can make sure, that time works. All of the things that I know that you're going to do, trying to figure out about the book, taking it to the Areopagus or wherever you're taking it or whatever you're doing with it, all of those things, all of that stuff, ladies and gentlemen out there, is going to take place in the RP channel over in the Discord between sessions. Because what I don't want to do is have them do their downtime to do all their other things and then have to come back and carry it all on. So I'll try my very, very best to do a tidy little recap or include it in the recap at the beginning of the stream for the next time, so everybody can kind of be caught up on where that lands and what ends up happening. And I will try my very best not to get too much gone, but there are several other loose ends in Valkengard that I know that they want to take care of. They already have the Areopagus looking at things. They have the cathedral looking at things. They have stuff being made at Hudson's Forge. They got to go see Kumak. There's a lot of stuff. So I'll do my very best to keep it very concise and accurate over there. And then we'll do if we can't get it all rolled into the recap that's at the beginning, I'll definitely do a little recap at the beginning of the next stream. As I mentioned at the beginning, the next stream for Gods of the Forbidden North will be on the 20th of August. Because we're going to take a little break while I go out of town. And and then we'll be back to see the further adventures of the Company of Hearthhollow and their new companions, Rymian Vale, Bueller, and Vordrick. What is it? Shadow Delver. Yes, Vordrick Shadow Delver.
Nice.
And we'll see what kind of comes from all of that, because that's all going to be very interesting. Lots of loose ends, lots of open endings. I'm going to have a lot of questions to answer for these guys. There's a lot of information to kind of get into a good format. But anyway, we are Tales from the Pythian. This has been episode
Before you go,
13. Oh, before I go.
Join the Discord. Patreon.
Oh yeah. If you're a Foundry GM,
and then you figure out why they call me Bueller.
If you're a Foundry GM, definitely check out the Patreon. You get lots of modules out there, but sometimes you can't actually get modules for OSE games, and so you can get them there. But
just launched this week.
Yep, and they're cool ones, man. You'll see them on here. You didn't see them tonight, but you'll see them on here. Anyway, Tales from the Pythian, episode 13. Amazing. We'll be back with 14 in 4 weeks' time. Thanks for joining. Have a great night. Share the stream. Subscribe, like all that fun stuff that I should say at the beginning. I always say at the end when, it's the end. Tell them what's up, fellas.
What's
up?
Peace.
What's up,
guys?
Appreciate you.
That's fine.
Have a good one.